Alrighty, welcome to another 4v4 on Nomad. And in the odd colors, we have a team that we already saw today, but we want to see him again, of course, right? Let's just wait a second until everyone has their town centers, is building their town centers. That way I can start introducing the players. There we go. Okay, so in the teal, we've got the Max, obviously, always teal, playing as the Gurjaras. In the gray, we have Byzantines for Veles, very nice. In the blue, we have Ares playing, joining the Finland Winland team for this ranked map, playing as the Spanish. And then in the green, we have Rubenstock playing as the Teutons. Alrighty. And for the other team that they're up against, I'm not sure if these players play together or not. They might just be a team of randoms. Either way, they are highly rated as well, so we'll see. In the yellow, we've got Shulk playing as the also as the Spanish. In the orange, we have Vikings for La Manguste. In the red, we have Mislu playing as the Persians. And last but not least, we have Toin Toin playing as the Dravidians in the purple. Awesome. So we got some new civilizations here. We got the Gurjaras and the Dravidians. So we got some new stuff going on. I like that players are actively trying these new civilizations and seeing, are they any good? Can we do anything special with them? Things like that. So I guess we'll have to see, right? In any case, you know the drill with Nomad. Obviously, you build your town center with 2 of your villagers. Everyone goes to wood immediately because you want to be able to afford a fishing ship, which you will build from the dock, which you have been building with the third villager that you send somewhere else for the fish. And you need the fish, and otherwise you fall behind. That's pretty much it. Now, of course, Rubenstock and Blue are going to be really close together here, so they're going to be able to defend themselves. They're kind of in the center of the map. And Teal has a nice position, kind of isolated as well, next to Gray. So yeah, I think that the Winland team, the Finland team, they're closer together, so they will be able to help each other more, but their expansion is going to be, it's less already than the other team. That is, if they can hold on to their position. Which Orange, for example, he's right in between everyone else. He's not going to have a good time. Orange won't be able to boom. Like, they'll probably take him out early on. That would be my guess. So Orange, if you know that, sending some villagers to the other side of the map to your teammates is a good idea. It is. Keep him safe a little bit. As for Red, he's further away, so it's alright. It's alright. It's really Orange who is in a precarious position. And Yellow it's fine, but he's still up against two opponents, and the only way he can get to his teammate easily via land is across that crossing. So he's kind of isolated from his 2 teammates in the south. So we'll see. Player 8 Doc says Velez. Oh, well, look at that. See that right there? You can actually see who he's talking to. Oh, I like that. Yeah, obviously it's team chat, so that makes sense. But yeah, I can imagine for Diplo games that must be really nice, actually, where you can easily check who is talking to whom. And I'm looking forward to finding some Diplo games again and casting that for y'all. Like, I mean, it's hard to find those. Not a whole lot of players play Diplo, and of course I don't want to play. I don't want it to be Western Europe all the time, right? So yeah. Just saying, if you do happen to play a Diplo game, and you were in it, or you know of it, feel free to send me the recording, in the Discord. Feel free, or in the private, you can just DM me, that's fine as well, if you're shy. Else the Discord link. Oh, wait, let's not do that in all caps. Here you go, that will be the Discord link. If Nightbot is going to actually show us. Yeah, there you go. Only lagging behind a little bit. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, feel free to drop any game like that in the Discord, I'm always happy to cast. We're a small channel. It's, it's not like I have 1,000 viewers that are clamoring for me to cast their games. So I can totally cast y'all's games. So, you can take advantage of that for sure. Hint, hint. Anyway, Blue is Spanish, so he just asked for stone. Oh, let me select the right town center here. He doesn't actually see, he actually doesn't see the stone that's right next to his town. You know, I should imagine that green will probably let him know about that. As, yeah, player 8 has been found, so now they know player 8 is there. That's, you know, I knew that was going to happen. I don't know if Orange will know about his opponent. I don't think he knows just how close he is to Gray, but it's not going to be peaceful much longer. At the same time, Blue just spotted, yeah, he just spotted that someone is over here. He might know that Yellow is there, so, or at least that someone is there. Let's find out about that, right? The players are about to, you know, around minute 10, you want to at least click up to the next stage. You want to click up to the next stage. And that way you have a nice uptime. Although not if you're going fast castle, which looks like most of the Winland Finland team that's what they're doing, because their uptimes are later. Whereas see red and purple, they're going up right now. They're on gold as well. That looks like fast. That looks like going to water. You know, we'll see if they build a dock. Yeah, that's a dock. There you go. Yeah, so purple is going to water, red going to water. Red also sees the dock from blue. Yeah, you can see that. So he knows that the fish must be nearby. So blue's fish is definitely under threat right now. Now with Dravidians, you know, I talked about this earlier in the stream, right? You get wood, 200 wood for every time you go up to the next age, right? It's kind of like Ethiopians, but then you get wood. That's actually pretty nice if you want to go fast castle. Think about it. You get 200 wood, which means you have you don't need as many villagers on wood in order to afford the 2 buildings, right? So you can focus more on the gold and the food, which should, in theory, increase the speed at which you go to the next stage. So you should be able to go up earlier than other civilizations, I would say. You can. You don't have to. You don't have to, obviously, but you can. Now, of course, the Spanish player is, you know, well, on stone. Is anyone surprised by this? Not me. It's going to be a castle drop, obviously. Let's see if blue knows where, yellow knows where blue is. He does. Ooh, interesting. That's important information. He knows exactly where blue is. Ooh, yep, that's definitely going to be a castle drop for him. We have the first fire galleys coming out now for red, as red got... Wait, what happened here? Looks like red was building a dock. He's building a dock over here. Blue noticed that, walled in red's villager, but yeah, red is just gonna try to get out now. Blue's gonna try to stop that as long as he can. Yeah, see, as you can see, purple and red making navy. No navy whatsoever from the Finland Winland team, except Gray, who is making some navy over here. Also got walled in with his villager. Funny. Funnily enough. Yeah, blue's running away with his fish right now. He's gonna run straight into purple though. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, the Finland Winland team, they're gonna lose their fish. They're definitely gonna lose their fish at this rate. No one's going water, so then no one's gonna be able to defend this. As yeah, purple is just happily sniping away all these fish, and blue thought he was gonna run away to safety, but no, the Dravidian navy is here. Yeah, blue just realized, nowhere to go with your fish. Yep, that's a big problem, especially if you want to go fast castle. You really need that. You really need to keep your fishing ships alive as long as you can, right? Because that way, when you add multiple town centers, you can actually produce villagers in the castle age instead of having to go for farms, which means you can't afford town centers. As yellow is going to build an outpost just to check, you know, like just to see what's blue doing. Can't see these berries right now. Blue can see this as well. You know, so he should know now that yellow is the one who's living right next to him. He has no idea who it is, so he doesn't know. Like, see, the thing is, you should, you know, you should check that, right? Because you can easily predict what is coming your way if you know what civilization you're up against. And with Spanish, it's pretty obvious what you're up against. At the same time, looks like Gray and Orange had a bit of a kerfuffle, as you would call that, over the space here. But yeah, Orange is just going to make some archers to keep bothering his opponents. Looks like Rubenstock is going to do the same thing he did last game, going for mass monks. Alrighty then. As we have, yeah, fish going down here to the navy from red and from purple. Let me get a sip of water here. Awesome. And here we go. You know, exactly no one is surprised by what happens now. Of course, yellow, the Spanish player, is gonna go for a castle drop. And yeah, blue, noticing that, yeah, he just noticed it, but there's nothing he can do about it. Same time, a tower going up now for gray. Don't know why. Why are we towering? I mean, I guess he wants to stop orange from breaking through the blacksmith here, but loses 2 villagers now to the crossbows from orange. And orange is doing a great job putting pressure on his opponents. You know, like, orange's position is horrible, but if he can delay 4 opponents, then his sacrifice is worth it. His sacrifice is definitely worth it. Has to be careful here, though. That's a mangonel that... Actually, no, there's no mangonel in there. That's an armored elephant. Yeah, the max. That's what he did last game as well. He wanted to go for those armored elephants, which are pretty good. That might level Orange's town faster than you'd think. Yeah, the fish for the Finland Winland team is pretty much down, except Gray, whose fish has not been found yet. But Gray is killing Orange's fish, so at least there is that, which is actually a big deal. It's going to make Orange a lot weaker. It means that when they gang up on him, which is exactly what they're doing right now, Orange is going to have a bad time. And I think, Orange, it's time to send your villagers to the other side of the map and run away, because here comes Rubenstock, and here comes the Max. With the chonker boys. Look at the chonker boys. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. The bomb, the bomb, the bomb. Very nice. Yeah, blue so far is just walled out yellow's aggression, although I don't think that the Palisade Wall is going to keep out Conquistadors. If Conquistadors want to get through, they'll get through. Sniping 2 villages in the north right here, very nice. By now, everyone is either going to Castle Age or is in Castle Age, so at least we're at that level as well. But score lead for the even color team for now. Orange though still defending himself, killing the mangonels with his villagers because that's all he can do as the Rubenstock tries to convert them as well. Can he keep him alive as the crossbows get massacred right now by the mangonels? I need to not select these so that we don't crash. Ugh. Orange trying to kill these mangonels as good as he can, while losing some numbers as well. Green trying to convert that. Ooh, these... Yeah. Kind of messy right here. It's kind of messy. But yeah, Orange... I think Orange realizes that there's no hope. He can't defend this. It's best to send your villagers away now. He's telling Red, Red, I'm dead. So good luck. And Orange is going to migrate to the west. Now, normally I'd say, ooh, that's pretty close to the water. That's kind of dangerous. But his team has map control. Has water control. So you can actually do this. That's fine. Like, Finland Winland is not interested in going to water anymore. So, yeah, feel free. They're going to have to go for land economy. Especially Blue is struggling right now. Blue is struggling big time. Not only did he lose his fish really early on, he also doesn't have farms. Because his initial TC was just destroyed right now. He has a castle to defend himself, so at least he could start farming around here. But his food economy must be horrendous right now. And his idle TC time is getting higher and higher. So yeah, it's Blue's a bit... Yeah, Yellow's aggression has definitely delayed Blue very well. Yeah, Orange is gonna go... Orange's town will be destroyed right now, which means that the south part of the island will belong to Finland Winland. Now Green is Xing Red and says, let's go next for Red. The Red is going to have to deal with that. Now in the north we have Purple who has fishing ships, right? That's one thing. Also has multiple TCs, is booming big time. And look at this, look at the Vil count for La Mangouste's team. You know, it's higher than it is for Finland Winland. Don't know. Ooh, but Gray's fishing ships have finally been found. So Velez, we're sneakily been taking some extra fish from the south, has finally been found out, and Purple is going to make short work of that one. Ooh, demo ship though. Ooh, nope. Nope. Yeah, the fish will be down, and I think Purple is perfectly happy sacrificing his galleys to kill these fishing ships. You know, I think that's much more important. Because Velez is the top scorer, you don't want him to just have a free boom or things like that. And you kind of need to put pressure on him. As Yellow is doing as well, you know, trying to kill some villagers from Grey, but Blue is there to defend with his own conquistadors. Scorpion going down, yeah, didn't think that was going to work too much. Same time, we got the siege of Red Town. Yeah, Red making some light cap, but I mean, light cap counters this. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess it counters that as well. We need to have enough, which is waiting for a good number. What he's waiting for. But unfortunately, lost the stable, so that's gonna go a bit slower now. That production. I mean, that blue is fine for now. Teal is Teal is losing his sheep. Look at that. Yellow sees the Gurjara mill. He's like, "Hey, there might be a lot of sheep in here. I don't want to lose my sheep, so I mean, I don't want him to have sheep and get food for free. So I'm gonna destroy that mill." Yeah, there you go. Very nice. As the mangonels destroy the town center, and Red also has to run. So the second player from the even colored team is going to have to run to the other side of the map. Now, they haven't lost a whole lot of villagers while doing so, but still, as 3 villagers got converted by Rubenstock, despite the score lead for the even colored team, and that's mostly because they have water control, right? You know, ships definitely boost your score. The position for Finland Winland is not bad. It's not bad. They have the center of the map. You know, they're all close together so they can defend themselves, and they just pushed Red out of his base. So Red is going to have to run away now. Red lost one of his light cap. That got converted. I love how Rubenstock just doesn't care. He's just like, I'm gonna set my monks, and I'm gonna set my mangonels, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. Getting some spearmen in as well, which should do okay against the light cap. Oh boy. Yeah, as Yellow is fighting, skirmishing against these conquistadors from Blue with his own conquistadors. Very good stuff. And Yellow building another castle just to secure himself a little bit, because he does know he's kind of isolated. There's this kind of like this bulge right on the map, as you can see, where Green and Blue have kind of a forward position that is threatening to cut off Yellow and Purple, which is important. They need to kind of stay connected, otherwise they can't help each other. We have there's another barracks for more spearmen, as Orange thought he was safe, dropping a town center now, which is going to go down quite quickly here against the armored elephants and the mangonels, and there it goes. But the castle will go up, and I don't think that these armored elephants are strong enough to take out a castle like that. Some monks going down to this castle fire, very nice. And Orange for now is okay. He survives yet. Yeah, it's kind of messy, this, man. It's kind of messy. And Rubenstock is going to TC forward on the stone because, oh, again, why not? Why not, right? Ooh, but that's a lot of light cap from Red. And Red decides to go for it. Gets the monks. 1 conversion for Rubenstock, but 3 monks have gone down. Light cap immediately jumping on the mangonels as well to kill those. These armored elephants, you might think, oh, but those are strong, right? Nope, they are not that strong against melee units. They're basically rams. That's how you're supposed to... That's how you're supposed to see them. Another mangonel goes down. Very nice. Monk going down as well. And now it's just the armored elephants and a few spearmen. Red holding on for now. At the same time, ooh, look at that. There you have Purple coming forward now with some Dravidian elephant archers, which I think attack 25% faster. But I might be wrong about that. I'm gonna cheat and check if you don't mind. Let's see. Purple. Dravidian. Yes! Yes! I was right! They do attack 25% faster. Aha! Sweet! Look at that. We're learning. We're learning. Dravidian elephant archers, very scary. Attack faster. Now, 25% faster, you gotta imagine, for every 4 hits, for every 5 hits, you're actually... No, for every 4 hits, you're doing 5. Okay, this is how it works. For every 4 shots that a normal elephant archer does, the Dravidian elephant archer does 5. That's basically it. There. That's the math for today. I'm not going to turn it to Spirit of the Law. Thank you very much. As the elephant archers just run right through Greenstown, and Green has to abandon, well, at least is abandoning a lot of the forward part of his base. As, oh no, blue is trying to drop a castle. It's a doubt castle. Doubt. Oh. Yellow responding in time, gets his own has his own castle up as well, and blue just wasted a bunch of stone. Yellow and purple are pushing back this forward aggression. This is really important. At the same time, we got a critical castle over here as well. Green trying to wall in his castle, but does not get it up. Red managing to get his light cap in there, and 2 failed castles for the Finland Winland team. Luckily for Green, he can delete this one without losing too much stone, but definitely got pushed back a little bit. And the build count is still much in the favor for the even color team. Wheat Marianne, we got one. Yeah, I like how these elephants are just sitting there. Because why not? 230 HP, 4 pierce armor. Why not, right? Like, this is pretty much how you're supposed to use them. You just walk right through a town. Don't care about town centers. Who cares about that, right? You got the upgrades. No problem. It's, oh no, blue wants to drop a castle, but purple saw it. He sees that. He's like, nope, not today. And blue has to abandon that foundation and run back to his town. It's Finland Winland kind of falling apart here. The score is 1,000 points different, and that can't just be the fishing ships and the war galleys. Yeah, yellow and purple, they're doing a great job carrying their team. You know, red and orange did their job, right? Did their job holding on so that this could happen, so that purple and yellow could push back. And now, while purple and yellow are doing that, orange and red, they are rebooming. They are, you know, trying to reboom as best as they can, trying to get their vill counts up, and they're not, you know, their vill counts aren't half bad. Much better than, say, blue, who is down to 47 vills, is losing his castle and losing most of his eco again. I think blue is just gonna have to run all the way to the south, if he can. But can he actually escape when there's elephant archers making his life miserable? Yeah, blue, he's right here on the front. That's not where you want to be. I think being out here would be much better. Be much better for him. Safer. Yeah, blue's the weak link right now of the team. It's not that Rubenstock is doing that much better. That forward position, yeah, that's a great position to have. Not so much when you're being attacked and pushed back. Because now you see, being attacked from 3 sides essentially, Rubenstock and Ares are going to have to run back and take refuge and hope that teal and gray have the military to deal with this. Now, we have some camel riders from the Gurjaras. Remember, they get 50% bonus damage, which means they do lots of damage versus those elephants. Yes. Should. Also some cataphracts as well. As blue's trying to run, I think blue will be able to get out of here. He's being covered right now by purple, who's trying to get around the elephant archers. Let's see how this fight is going to go. Camels versus the elephant archers. Look at the elephant archers melt. Look at the melt. Holy crap. Alrighty, we have found our counter. Gurjara camels are no joke. No joke against their counters. As Rubenstock actually got this castle up. Oh, Rubenstock, you're funny. Very funny. I mean, how did this happen, right? Like, Orange has a castle here, and it's such a mess. Such a mess as we have the Gurjara camels fighting the elephant archers again. Yeah, it's not a fight you want to be taking here. Elephant archers melting fast, taking a lot of damage there. Ouch. And there's a wall there as well, so... Green, oh actually green, he can escape. Purple made a hole, can escape now. I mean, camels are good, but you still need to be careful though. Like when you are down numbers like this, the camels can still get killed. Buying himself some time though, which is needed because yellow is fast pushing into gray's terrain. And now gray is also losing part of his base. This is a problem. This is a big problem for Finland Winland, right? Because yes, they did push orange and red out of their base. But now, blue is pushed out of his base, green is pushed out of his initial base, and gray is getting pushed out of his initial base. And yes, these are professional players. They can relocate economy. But it still takes time, it takes APM, it takes attention, it takes resources. Resources that could be spent at attacking. Something that purple and yellow don't have to do. And now orange and red are also advancing. I guess Orange tried to drop a castle there. That got denied by the Conquistador, so he's going to drop it a bit further back. He might delete it at some point. At least I hope he does, because he should. There's a lot of stone to waste otherwise. Got some attempted trade here from Orange, but it's going right next to Rubenstock's castle. Luckily, Rubenstock does not have ballistics, so I guess for now it's harmless. Yellow tried to get a castle up. That castle is denied at 93%. Ouch. Ouch. That castle's gonna have to be deleted. I don't think he deleted it. He just lost a stone. I mean, 93%, you barely get anything back anyway, so it's fine. Mookie starts getting chased down by some camels as well. Purple defending this choke point right now with a castle of his own, so his elephant archers have a nice way to get in and out of their lands. As the island gets slowly divided into two sides, Rubenstock the only holdout over here, but that's not gonna last long as soon as the trebuchets come out, I'm sure. As one armored elephant refuses to die. And now dies. And the map control for the even color team is a lot better. Economy-wise, they're so far ahead too. Look at that, almost 150 villagers ahead. That's quite the difference. Quite the difference. Game is not over yet. The game is not over. As we have Caprifract and Conquistadors fighting against the Berserkers. Two units that the Berserkers do not really want to fight against. But Orange has two castles, a very strong position on this hill with some stone to repair its castles as well. As Blue wants to go. I mean, Gray wants to build a castle there. Oh boy. Can he get this up? I mean, you're building a castle right under trebuchet fire. I'm not sure if that's like the ideal position to build a castle like that, but sure. We have some armored elephants going down here, and the camels once again pushing back these elephant archers. Elephant archers struggling with the Gurjara camels, that's for sure. And it's Gray's taking a fight here under the castles, trying to kill the trebuchets. Gets two, loses a lot of his Byzantine cataphracts, however. Right side, Conquistadors pushing into the north quadrant of the Finland Winland team base, where Rubenstock were still, trying to hold on to some economy, which might not last long now. Teal still forced to hold in the middle here with camels. Is able to do that, but the problem is now you can't push out anywhere. Oh boy, oh boy. Castle for Grey has gone up. One of the castles for Orange has gone down. As we have Cataphracts versus Berserks. It's not even a contest. Look at the massacre there. Yep, you do not want to fight. You do not want to fight these Cataphracts. They massacre. They murder everything. Yep, very good. I don't think they do trample damage just yet, but as the camels once again, massacring the elephant archers. It's still very even. Who can hold on here? Who can hold on? As the gold will start to run out, we will start to see trade from all the players, I am sure. Both players have Spanish on the team, which means you get more gold per trade. We already saw some trade from Orange, so they already have that set up already. As Green is slowly losing his base here. I think Orange will have to deal with that soon. His forward position, though, has been pushed back, so Gray and Blue have some breathing room for now. At the same time, though, we have a frontal attack in the middle from Yellow, who is determined to push Green out of that front part of the base and conquer the center of the map, which is an important place to have. We have some petards now. Look at that. Some petards from Yellow to destroy Gray's walls, so we can send in some light cav and raid on the right. And there you go. There's a hole, and boop, here come the light cav. No defenses on the right. And they want to start trading on this side as well. They're not going to be happy about that the walls have been broken. Lots of armored siege elephant. I mean, look at that. Gotta love that. They look very impressive. Great starting to besiege the castles from Orange on the left side as well. Got some raids going on in the back of Purple's base. A sneaky stable here from Rubenstock. Yep, that's classic Rubenstock as well. But unfortunately for him, Purple noticed that. Look at that. See, Purple noticed it. Yeah, he's gonna deal with that. Some light cav raids from Red, trying to get through the defenses, the castle defenses here as well. We got a giant fight going on the left as Orange is desperately trying to hold on to his castles, but Berserkers are just not going to cut it against Cataphract. Just not going to cut it. Especially not if they become fully upgraded. That's crazy. They are elite already. They have all the armor upgrades and attack upgrades. I don't know if they have Logistica yet. Hard to tell. Yeah, you'd have to really pay attention to the health of the units. I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell if they have Logistica or not. Camels gets destroyed as well. Orange and red struggling once more on the left side. As the raids from yellow come in on the right side. Something that they will have to deal with soon. They definitely have to plug up this hole somehow. And as you can see, they are planning to do so. But planning and doing so are two different things. This castle is still up. Rubenstock has kept this castle up this entire time. It's such a ridiculous forward castle. I can't believe that's still up. That shouldn't last too long, I'd say. As we have, ooh, the berserkers though, attacking the siege elephants. Siege elephants are trash against anything military. Like, they're not good. Like, they look like elephants, but they're not good against berserkers. They will get destroyed. Now we have lots of berserkers on the hill, probably with chieftains as well, which means they are a bit more dangerous than they were before, I'm sure. You can actually check that. Yep, chieftains is in. Purple and red now pushing through the middle again. Rubenstock's base still alive for now. They're still struggling. I think some siege rams might do the trick here. There's some siege rams start destroying stuff. As Blue is asking for food, which is something that he's been struggling with the whole game. No fishing economy and no food economy as well. So yeah, that's where the trouble starts. Halberdiers now coming out from yellow as well, which Halberdiers will eventually whittle this down. Eventually, they are still cataphracts. Don't take as much damage, do they? Look at that. See, this is what you pay money for. All the money you invest in cataphracts, so expensive as a unit, that's what you pay it for. We have a giant fight in the middle here. Camels massacring the light cavalry, massacring the elephant archers, which are trapped down here as well. Ay. The score has switched. Is this the comeback for Finland Winland? Can they do it? They were behind the whole game. Can they come back here? With Purple losing most of his elephant archers here. Maybe there's a chance. The Max is an incredible pocket player. We all know that. If anyone can come back, it's him. He carry the team. Rubenstock has finally lost his castle now, which means that, you know, orange and red can get a bit more breathing space. That said, not that much, of course, because there still are so many cataphracts here ready to deal with these berserks. And look how fast they go down. Ow, wow. Light Gavin Camels isn't going to be enough. Who knows? As the castle for orange is about to go down here. Has all the upgrades from the university, so it has more HP and armor, so it should last a bit longer. Got some struggle on there as well. As the camels are starting to push the cataphracts back a little bit. Can Grey hold this hill? This is an important place. Can he keep besieging this castle? Or is trying to keep this castle up? Some cataphracts are still here, but more heavy camels are being streamed in. That is the nemesis of the cataphract. Is the castle staying up? No, it goes down. But the cataphracts are dying. The cataphracts are dying. Are they going to hold? It's important for Grey and Blue that they do push this side, because their trade is right here. And they are starting to trade as well. It's already difficult enough because of the raids from the sea. Now the castle is down, and orange is getting pushed further and further back. And their trade is also right here. So it's even more important for orange that at least this castle stays up. That castle on the hill was a big deal anyways. Yeah, it's gonna come down to red to send in more heavy camels now. As purple is starting to push down the middle. Alrighty. Purple, with the halberdiers from yellow to protect him, should be a lot safer from camel riders now. It might actually come down to the gold here. That's we're gonna start to run out of gold here soon. I can actually check how much gold there's still left. Let's see. Well, it's actually not that bad, right? There's still lots of gold left on the map, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Nice hill though. This castle is great. Look at that. Choke point on a hill. Great hill to defend. Very nice. Same time, we have a giant fight again between the cataphracts and the camels on this side as well. No logistica though on those cataphracts, so they're not as strong as they could be. No trample damage. That would be, of course, be really good. And heavy camels. Heavy camels are doing it. Persian heavy camels, I mean, they're not anything special, really. As, oh, this is important, very important. Red focusing down those trebuchets, gets all 4, and holds the castle. Critical moment right here, because if that castle falls, the trade is right here, and that is going to become more and more important. We have Orange also making some cannon galleons as well. Wonder what he's going to do with those. Oh, he can destroy the markets here. Oh, that's going to be a problem for the Finland Winland team. They will have to move their markets further inland in order to avoid that. Another giant fight on the hill here as Grey and Teal want to push this castle back, taking a giant fight. The camel archers are isolated from the castle. No refuge from that, and the castle is probably going to go down to the siege elephants. Oh yeah. Still a lot of elephant archers though. Actually, the camels have melted. The halberdiers in there doing the job. The castle goes down, but the camels aren't here anymore, which means that the Max can't build this castle. There's no way. That's gonna get denied. That's gonna get denied. Yep, that's not gonna go up. Oh boy. Purple and yellow still holding on for now that the front on the right side has been closed and they're not really fighting that way. The pressure point is in the middle. Who's gonna take control of the center of the map? Which once was the base of the Max, of Rubenstock and of Ares. On the left side we got Pikeman now from the Spanish player. Can also get Halberdier, I think. I think so, yeah. Which would do well against the heavy camels as well. But then there is Orange with the Arbalest. Green wants to build a castle there. That got denied. So no Rubenstock castle to push further forward and deny the goal. That's not going to happen now. Oh, this is such a close match. Look at the Vil count is even out as well. But the military count is so much higher for the even colored team. And they are dictating the pace of the game right now. They are the ones that are putting pressure on the Finland Winland team. As Grey is finally dealing with these docks on the right side and making sure that Orange can't shoot down the markets with cannon galleons. So that's a good play by Velez right there. We got a raiding party coming in now from the Persian player. Here you go. Lots of SRs will be able to break through. It's not walled after all. Oh boy, oh boy. As we have purple and yellow pushing further and further into Grey and Teal's base, and Grey's base is kind of crumbling. You see that the cataphract spam has kind of ended. I don't think that Grey can afford all of that right now. Cataphracts are a way expensive unit, really are. Another castle goes down, and if you wanted to make cataphracts, you kind of need those castles. As purple and yellow pushing further and further right now, and this is an important moment. At the same time though, blue wanted to push forward, but is getting pushed back now by red and orange. Oh boy. Score is yet again in the favor for the even colored team. Is this the last hurrah for the Finland Winland team? They are being pushed back on every front imaginable right now. There's raiding going on in their base. Their trade is right here. They can smell it. Purple and yellow. They can see the trade. They can smell it. It's right there. One castle stands in the middle. Max realizes this, immediately building another castle right now, but is that even going to go up in time? So many elephant archers that attack 25% faster. Oh boy, pushing through. They're really coming in clutch. I mean, yeah, they die to Gurjara heavy camels, but if there's a halberdier in the mix, then that doesn't work anymore. Blue again losing a town center to the heavy camels, and the hussars getting pushed back further and further and further. Orange wants to come forward with a castle as well. The left side is crumbling. The left wing is crumbling for Finland Winland. The trade is right there. They are very much aware of that. They want to send in the units. The Max and Velez desperately defending the trade. If they lose the trade, they will lose the game because gold is running out, and all the gold in the middle, which was still there, is no longer available to them. They must keep the trade route up. There's some castles still, that are defending this trade route, so it's not like you can just, that you can just raid this, but this mass of elephant archers and halberdiers is getting closer and closer and closer. Can they hold? That's the question. Some raiding going on everywhere. think they smell blood. The even color team, they smell blood. They know. They're so close now. They know that they're getting closer. There's Ares. Yeah, he's not able to hold the left side on his own anymore. There's no way. There's too many hussars and too many camels. The arbalest making it impossible to go pikemen. And castles are starting to crumble as well. The elephant archers slowly getting closer. One massive fight could do it though, as now the Max is going for his own elephant archers, but Gorjara elephant archers are not as strong as the Dravidian elephant archers, because they do not attack as fast. They certainly don't. And here we go, the giant final battle. The Max trying to get around with his camels, trying to do some damage here, but these are elite elephant archers, 280 HP right under 2 castles. The camels are getting melted right now. Great micro from Purple to back up to his castle and, you know, bunch up his chonker boys. And look at that, the camels have melted. The castle this castle may go down, but all the units, look at that, the entire army for the Max and for Velez, completely destroyed. Castle might go down, but that's the end of the siege elephants as well. And that's a problem, because at the same time, we have an attack on the left as Orange and Red have their revenge, and pushing back into the land that was once theirs. Another castle going down here. And another castle going down for blue. If you ever hope to make some Spanish conquistadors, that time is over now, as paladins are making their way into his economy. And we're getting so close to the trade. So close to the trade. On 2 sides as well. More, you know, the defenses here are a bit better with the elephant archers. It's going to take a bit longer to push through. On the left, though, there is nothing. There is nothing that can stop this army. There's nothing to stop the paladins. Nothing to stop the arbalest and the trebuchets. They're getting closer and closer to the left. Can Finland Winland still hold this on when they're also being attacked on the right now? Conquistadors breaking through once again. Raiding happening everywhere. A halberdier spam in the middle. The relics are lost. The elephant archers are firing arrows. Hildo for the Max, so that's better. But is it enough? Can Finland Winland pull this around? The trade is right here. The castle defending it has gone down. The arbalest can walk right in the trade now. This must be the GG moment. This looks GG. Like, what do you do here? If you lose the trade, that's it. That's it. Like, that's so expensive. You cannot afford this. Now, Orange is saying, yo, we've reached trade. We can start massacring trade now. I think this is it. And the Max is holding the middle, but the end of the trade route is under attack, is under siege. Orange and Red have reached their military goal, have pushed through so many defenses to get here. Purple and Yellow are controlling the middle of the map. There's just not much that the Finland Winland team could be doing here. It's too late if they wanted to do something right now, especially as this castle goes down, which means that the end of the trade route is completely unprotected now. You're gonna lose a lot of trade if they don't react to this soon. It's just blinking lights everywhere down here. Blinking lights everywhere. The Max still holding on. He's definitely pushed back Yellow and Purple. I think making his own elephant archers might have been a great idea as well. It's very expensive though. As we have Paladins raiding everywhere. On the right, we have Yellow just putting a little bit of pressure on the right just to distract Green long enough as well. Fights, and yeah, there you go. GG is called. And there we have it. Finland Winland, today Loseland. The victory goes to the even colored team after quite the slogging match, I'd say. That was a hard-won victory. Over an hour and 13 minutes as well in game time, jeez. And it looked for a second like Finland Winland were about to push Red and Orange out to smithereens. You know, like push them to oblivion. To the left. But the pushback from those elephant archers and the conquistadors and the halberdiers from Yellow and Purple down the middle, that's what saved them. Killing Ares and Rubenstock's base in the middle, putting some pressure on the right as well, buying some time for Red and Orange to get their economy back up to snuff. And after that, Red and Orange were able to help with the push, and suddenly you have a much stronger push from one team versus that of the other. And there's freaking elephant archers though. They definitely made a difference, I'd say. They attack 25% faster for the Viridians. I think you could tell. Yes, they do melt to Gurjara camels, so not to diss the Gurjaras though. They definitely had the counter. But as soon as yellow starts spamming in halberdiers, camels suck. That they can't fight halberdiers. That just, I mean, they can, but they'll just die fighting. Yeah, and then the map control is just much better for the even color team. Look how much control they had. So much of the map, so much more gold, so much more economy space. You know, the Finland Winland team was kind of stuck in the corners, nowhere to go, nowhere to expand. Yeah, it was well played by both teams. Great match. A good one. Yeah, look at the KD. Look at that. 570 kills for the Elephant Archers. Heck yeah. Only 300 losses. Good stuff. Oh boy. But then again, the Cataphracts, though, doing a lot of damage as well. 660 kills. Jeez. Yeah, it's mostly Orange lost a lot of units there, and as did Red, so who knows. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Economy-wise, yeah, look at this. Look at the difference in economy. Like, the Max had a great economy, because his base was pretty much untouched most of the game. But look at the difference between the other players. So much, especially Orange and Red, who lost their bases compared to Green and Blue. Right there. That's so much. That's a really big difference in resources. Almost 50,000. 60,000. Lots, in essence. Trust me. And that's a lot more military that you can make. And as you can see, the total military numbers for the even color team significantly higher than it was for the Finland Winland team. And Aries. So yeah. Villager Max. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much even across the board. The pro players, they managed to get to that max villager easily. And, yeah, looking at the APM here, Shulk. Ooh, fast player. Very fast player. Look at that, 74 on average. That's pretty fast. He was doing a lot as well, so good stuff. Alrighty. Well, I like that. GG.